Hello, greetings. This is Gilles Mansillon. I am coming to you today to offer some guidance for those. I am guided to continue to communicate on those many subjects. I'm going to pull 10 cards from the angels and discuss a few. All those, of course, it's just my ideas, my perceptions. For everything is one in higher truth, but in higher sense. But we all have our unique views and perception, and it is our diversity that makes us rich. And so it is really what I feel. The situation is optimism, for there is great joy that is coming, and there's great potential that's already being felt. And so we can what surround the situation is forgiveness. For we have to be forgiving of ourselves first. What we see before us is friendship, new friends, new connection with people that share our value, that we have. For friendship, it's like we have to share certain values in order to. So we will be able to connect with new people. So there's a great deal of opening on the social through Jupiter coming through for the whole year. Jupiter's going through Sagittarius, so it'll be much new people, new connection, new adventure, new possibility. What we have in our in our past, in the subconscious, is destiny. We already we have been given a hint about where we should be going, which is in the light, and we know that once it is there, it is anchored. And now we're in the revelation mode. There's so much that is being revealed. We have to trust that what is being revealed is, for it feels right. Sometimes we have to follow logic, and sometimes we have to let go of logic in order to feel good and feel the love. For that is really what is coming up next. New level, new understanding of love, new appreciation of love, new sharing of love. What we have as strengths is a mission. We have our mission, and this mission is, if it is you know that it is called from on high. It is your soul. It is your soul's mission, and so you should be you should know that you will be supported by the universe in the fulfillment of your soul's plan, and the return to innocence, to abundance, to purity, to empowerment, to creative elevation, to higher sensitivity, for what comes to us from the outside world is hope. There's hope. For hope is everywhere. It's just sometimes we miss it, but we always have to have hope. Hope was the only thing that got stuck in the Pandora's box. So it's like locked inside, that you can never leave. What we have in our hopes and fears is the judgment that the universe will assist us in balancing things out. And what will happen as the final outcome is joy. For joy is such a wonderful thing. Joy just comes. We cannot create joy, but we can surround it to it. We can let it happen. We can. And so we have to create this inner space for wisdom to be able to be unfolded within our mind. It means making more space for our I am presence, so that we may discover who we are as a soul, to know your soul, to know yourself as an eternal being of light. For as human, the challenge is to know the soul, and God is only here to help us, assist us in discovering who we are. And so we have to let go of the critical mind of the ego, the lower mind, in order to discover that. There's going to be great changes in 2020. History is we're going to come to very important part of the evolution. We are going to face many challenges, but I think we'll be victorious over those challenges. I'm going to pull a few cards here, just from Rumi. I don't know those cards very well, but it's so beautiful. Even the pictures are really, really nice, and the beautiful spiritual connection. Rumi is a poet that lived in the 14th century in Persia. And the highest wisdom for us is dissolving light. It is allowing the old light to dissolve in order for new light will re-emerge out of the void. What we need to understand is she offering the sacred wine, so drink it. So there's a great deal of pleasure that is being offered, so enjoy the pleasures of life. Do not judge yourself, just be free to enjoy what this life is giving you. What we need to do is the reeling goddess. It is this dance, it is this magical dance, and the outcome is enter the garden of delight. So it is there is paradise. The doors of paradise are opening up for us. We have to avail ourselves, to purify ourselves, to cleanse ourselves, to free ourselves, to enter into this new energy field. And So in many sense, philosophy is like a banquet. You know, we eat whatever we feel. Sometimes people eat things that we really do not like, and sometimes, but essentially, philosophy was given to make life good, to discover good life, to find happiness. And once you find we connect into the higher hologram, then it becomes a feast of consciousness, because there is so much there that is willing to give. I also wanted to discuss a cosmic plane, because I often discuss the celestial planes, which is the higher administration of the whole cosmos. But there is on the cosmic level, we're part of a galactic grouping of families, the most important being Andromeda, the Milky Way, and the Triangulum. This was created, but there is also smaller galaxies that gravitate around that. But and everybody follows the great attractor, and that's really how it's happening. It was created from the three families, the families of dark in the Triangulum. Draco, Perseus, there was also Ursa Minor, family of light in the Milky Way, and the family of love in the Andromeda galaxy. So it's about the balanced equation between all those forces for power. Without love, and power is really love is interested in power. Power is interested in wisdom, and wisdom is interested in love. So there has to be this blending, this energy of blending. And so I wanted to show two paintings. They come from my first period in 1989, 1990. I was living in Hollywood, in Los Angeles, California, and I started painting those big paintings. But those are small, and they're not that pretty, but I could never change them. They're just historical painting for me. And so they just said the void is the form, and the form is the void. It's in French, but it's the discovery that the Buddhas understood that everything comes from void and returns to the void. And so that how the void is the form, and the form is the void. It is the resolution of all quantum reality. It's like samadhi, beyond the mind and so the first one is like this. So it's called La forme et donc le vide. It's like black and white. It's written and it's very thick. There's a lot of thickness. And this one, it said Le vide et donc la forme. Le vide et donc la forme. But a friend of mine was in Miami, a French friend. But there's a lot of French people in America. So as French people, we know we communicate with all the other French people. And for him, we knew each other from LA, and he said, for me, le vide est donc LA for me. LA for me, la forme. LA for me. I thought that was pretty funny, but it's a good painting. I didn't plan it like that. Well, I hope this video was interesting. I'm going to finish with a song. It's a love song. But in many sense, I realized that 90%, but 50% of all the novel, and not all novel, but all the music, at least from the opera up to today's music, has been based on sentimental deception. If we didn't have that, that's very inspiring to a lot of artists, because they create beautiful songs out of their heartbreaks in many sense. So it's a French song. I don't know why it went through my head. It's a story of a missed opportunity. It goes like this. J'avais dessiné sur le sable son doux visage qui me souriait, puis il a plu sur cette plage, dans cet orage, elle a disparu, et j'ai crié, Aline, pour qu'elle revienne, et j'ai pleuré, oh j'avais trop de peine, je me suis assis auprès de son âme, mais la belle dame s'était enfuie, je l'ai cherchée sans plus y croire, sans un espoir pour me guider. Et j'ai crié, Aline, pour qu'elle revienne. Et j'ai pleuré, oh j'avais trop de peine. Je n'ai gardé que ce doux visage, comme une épave sur le sable mouillé. Et j'ai crié, Aline, pour qu'elle revienne. Et j'ai pleuré, pleuré, oh j'avais trop de peine. So this guy is very sad, but we didn't have time to be sad. We were in such an the point is experiencing the ecstasy, the state of joy, of bliss, and to share it as much as possible. For it is contagious. Love, light, and happiness is contagious, just as its opposite can be also. Well, I'm gonna finish with for those who were courageous to go through that with me, so I'm practicing my vocal cords, so through those exercises. I'm being called to do that as well. So the highest wisdom for us today is the wish. Why did we wish for? What we wish for. If you have made some wishes, be ready to receive them. What we need to understand is community life. How do we function together? How does we make the situation fluid for everybody? What we need to do is figure of authority. We have to become the figure of authority. We have to trust ourselves. And the highest wisdom for us is the monk or the nun. So it is about fulfilling all our well-being, but keeping things in balance. Maybe sometimes it is a sign of sort of like clearing up the energy for a time to bring those two energies together, yin and yang. Once we do that, we'll find the arts for it is not everybody's got different relationship to. We have to follow the heart, whatever it is. For this is the guidance of the day, so we'll accept it as it is, and but we have to be ready to move forward. You know, like this just a chorus of everybody, let's get into it, get stupid, get started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started in ha. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started in hey. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started in ha. Let's get it started in here. So yeah, let's get it started. Let's get going. Let's get it moved to the next level, for we are ready. And so there isn't that much to do. It is about following the flow that. The voice that calls from within. Well, I hope you find this video interesting, and I wish you a wonderful day. God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow, inshallah. Namaste.